Good morning, everyone. Today is August 26th, about 6:20 a.m. in the morning Pacific time. Anyway, it's Monday and the market is active. There is not a lot of actions, even though there were some news this morning. The news, let me show that. It was very mixed, right? So the month-over-month for August is for July is better than expected. The second one, it's also for July, is the transportation sectors. It's a little bit worse than expected. And the month-over-month for July for orders of X defense is also better than expected. So it is a little mixed. The market is basically kind of neutral on that. When that happens, the Nasdaq pretty much stays neutral. It happened around right there, 25.30, that bar. So it didn't do a lot. Slightly bearish, but not a lot. So we don't have any catalysts for the rest of the day. It's all going to be very slow intraday market actions. So what we have is that on the 15-minute chart, we have these two very bearish moves, and that too. So we kind of have a inside bar. We have this huge bar, consider that a huge bar, and then we have this other huge bar inside this other bigger bar. So everything is inside bar actions under the red inside bar. So I think that because this happens at the top, this is very much the overall sentiment is that unless we break to the top, this is very bearish right here. Now let's talk about the positions I have. So when price came down, hit this pivot support, came back strongly, had a triangle break, I bought in, and price started just retracing, and it went all the way back to the pivot support, and now it's coming back. So I'm about break even at this point. I might just close it. If it doesn't break above this, I think that the bearish outlook may continue. If this thing falls down to the 61.8, I might take a buy down here, and then if it falls more, I'll just keep buying until it breaks this swing low. Okay, so that's what I have at the moment. Not a lot, but it's the play right now. Is that I wanted to see if this triangle break will actually push at least up to that level. It may even test this high, but we don't know. I mean, right now the sentiment is a little bit bearish, simply because of the trend, the micro trend, and the intermediate trend are all bearish. The larger trend, the H4, it's probably bullish though. Let's see. So let's look at the H4. Yeah, so the H4 is still very bullish. We have this huge move to the upside, and then just a little bit of pullback, holding at this level. So I think this is, in the overall picture of the H4, this is very much unless this level is taken out, this is still bullish on the H4, even though with that huge red bar, I still think that this is very much just a retracement. All right, so with that, I don't have anything else. We'll take it as data comes in. Market will be open in 5 minutes. And so let's see what happens when the market opens. Let's see what my friends are doing. So we do have a break of structure here. If it holds, if it breaks this to the upside, that would be very good for our position, for my position. Holds, if it breaks this to the However, if it doesn't, this becomes a liquidity sweep to the downside, and we could see a pullback to test this low down here. So let's see what happens. 2 minutes to market open. Man, this allergy is really killing me. One minute. Yeah, if we have a break there and a break there, we're definitely going to have a retest of this low. There you go. Just produce a chuck. So that If it closes below that, the chuck will hold, and it's gonna flush. All right, let's see. So what we have, potentially we could have a divergence here. If price breaks that and the momentum is higher than its potentially, it will give us a divergence, which I will add. Let's see what happens on the ES side. Looks like ES is holding very well near the top. So it's only NASDAQ that is breaking down. So it did sweep the liquidity here. Let's see where it closed. I might add. Yeah, so that's a perfect liquidity sweep. And bam, it's retraced. So that 1 minute candle, it's huge. Let me see, it is. All right, so it's coming down. Let me add to the position. Yeah, it's moving too fast. It won't let me add. Yep, I regret not adding, but it was moving too fast, so I could not add that one. So we're gonna wait. And this bullish push should break above. There you go. And it will continue. We have broken on this side. Let's see if it's going to be able to close above that. If we do, that's going to be a chuck on the larger time frame. Let's see. So ES looks like ES is going to break high. Very likely that it will break the high. So NASDAQ did break and close above. So we are going to hold until there is this little order block there, but we don't care. It has punched through. Oh man, come on. Okay, maybe since they didn't give it to us, we're going to move it up a little bit. Yeah, yes. It's not holding. Okay. So that order block didn't really play out. All right. So potentially, if it closes bearish on this candle, we could just have another liquidity sweep from the buy side. We broke through the top and then we came down hard. That would definitely be a bad thing, but let's see. As long as it doesn't break this bullish push from the pivot point, I think we're going to be okay. It's coming up again. So yes, holding on the 15-minute. Let's look at the 5. Yeah, ES is going to punch through. So I think we're okay. So the dollar is stronger than most of the currency today. Let's see where it is on the scale here. All right. So the US dollar is hitting a really good zone in terms of buying it. I want to say that either it has already taken that low out. If it rebounds from here, it's considered a liquidity sweep on the H4. So we could see this thing go back. And if it closes above the previous high, then this thing should go back up. But with the potential rate cut, this could just continue to slide down. But I think traders already priced that in. So on the daily, it is sitting at a very attractive buy, I want to say. If it breaks its low, then it's going to come back down here, and I don't think, unless we go to war, I don't think it's going to come back down here. So this thing is giving us a just a run around at this level. We may just have to take this profit and be done with the tray. Yeah, so we might not get to see any significant move until the 7 o'clock. Usually there is some catalyst around 7, or the market tends to move between 7 and 7:30. So we might get to see some actions there. But this thing is showing a lot of bearish momentum here. Okay, that's definitely so I added the position because we have price coming down a lot, but the momentum hasn't changed very much. So I'm going to modify this to 9 and try to close it. I'm going to close out this position. It could break further. All right, so what can happen is that if this breaks this low, it can just flush all the way down to the 50% or even to the 61%. That's going to be a dangerous position to be in. We might just close it if that happens. Might have to take this loss. Yeah. There you go. Let's see. Look at the 5. 3. And that's 5 is still higher. So Okay, we have a BOS. All right, so this is bad. We have a break of structure to the downside, and the momentum is definitely increasing. So this could be a very dangerous position, but we're going to hold it. So usually the dollar and the market moves in opposite direction. The idea is that if there is money flowing into the dollar-based assets, then there's less money to be put toward commodities, and it would lower the price of commodity. So think of it that the amount of money is actually fixed. So whenever they move money out of the commodity market, price will go down. So right now, the dollar is in a position to probably rise significantly. So there is potentially that the market will come down significantly too. Wow, we're taking a huge hit. So we're almost at the 50%. So this is one of the classic liquidity sweep that the sellers are using to fuel the downward movement. It has a break to the upside that failed, and then it will come down very, very hard. All the stop loss that were placed here, that they have been taken out. And so there's more sellers at this point because of the stop loss set preset there. That's why there's this huge downward move. Okay. We're at 50%. But potentially we could hit the 60%. I'm taking a chance here. I'm going to add right here because of the order blocks down here that had a liquidity sweep. So we're adding there. We'll see if this will work out. It may just kill us faster. I'm not sure, but we will see. Okay, so we have 7 minutes to the 7 o'clock. And when it comes 7, we either gonna move to the upside huge or move to the downside huge. Either way, there's going to be some movement at the 7 o'clock. Well, that breaks another low, so we're pushing lower. And it's not even 7 o'clock.
Strike against the state of Israel was thwarted, and it also shows that Hezbollah was going to take a step which, if it would have been allowed to carry out, would have led to a major war in this region.
This is part of the military tactics. So if they say this is the first, it may mean that there are others. It may mean that this I'm keeping the enemy waiting, and keeping alert. So we don't know.
Yeah, there is news about the war, so that may or may not affect the market today, but I think everything's priced in as well. I really hate this inside ball play because this huge down move and then slowly rise, and we're gonna have another huge down move maybe. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna have to stop here. I'm gonna go get ready for work. We'll see what happens. I will take some screenshots wherever this go, right? So this on the $50,000 eval account, and we're taking a huge hit. So I may completely die on this move, or I might recover. I'm not sure at this point, but whichever way it goes, I will keep you guys posted later tonight. Alright guys, have fun trading. Good luck.